Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, The Mystery of the Northwoods. Clutch and Company returned from their last adventure to write another chapter in Clutch's adventure logbook. After completing it, a telegram arrived asking Clutch to please come to Whipple's camp and help solve the mystery in the Northwoods. Clutch and Company wasted no time and were soon on their way.
Frank Whipple and his wife, Amanda, have been friends of mine for many years, Spinner. They're fine people. I know you'll like them.
I know we will. Eh, Paddlefoot?
I don't know what the trouble is yet, but we'll find out soon. There's the landing strip right near the logging camp.
And somebody's in that Jeep waiting for us.
That's Frank, Spinner. I'd know him from any distance. Check safety belts. We're coming in.
Clutch, boy. I knew you'd come. Always could count on you. Amanda'll sure be glad to see you. You're her favorite. Come on, get in.
Your telegram sounded pretty urgent, Frank. Having trouble?
Trouble's a little word, but I got lots of it. Mysterious thieving trouble. Something or somebody's stealing more than half of our lumber before we can even get it to the sawmill.
You mean the logs are disappearing right off your log train?
Shucks, no, Clutch. That train's so old and so small, she'll only make one trip a day. That's how we get our logs to the sawmill. Float 'em. That river goes through the mountain in an underground tunnel, then flows right past the mill. That's about 10 miles farther on.
Anybody else cutting timber near here?
Feller named Axel Handel was, but he cut his timber all down a while back. I hear he's still around.
That's a new one. Timber rustlers.
You mean like cattle rustlers?
Same thing, Spinner. Only they're rustling logs. How long has this been going on, Frank?
We first noticed it about a month ago. Since then, we've lost about 150 logs a day.
You can't make money like that.
Right. I pay my men to cut them down and get them in the river, then they disappear.
Look! There's a big tree falling now. Why did they yell timber?
The law of the woods, Spinner. That's the way one woodsman warns another woodsman that a tree's falling. Gives everybody time to get out of the way.
Do they always do that?
Always, Spinner. That's the law of the woods.
We're here. There's Amanda now.
Land sakes, Clutch. Didn't think we'd ever see you again. My, I'm glad you could come. And this must be Spinner you wrote about. What a nice young man. And your nice dog, Paddlefoot. Land of Goshen, you must be hungry. Come on in.
Thanks, Amanda, but we've eaten. I'd like to look around a bit.
Why not take the train? She's got up steam. There she is, Clutch. All yours to run.
May I ride in the engine cab with you, Clutch?
Sure thing, Spinner. Board! As I remember, there's a high train bridge we cross. Yep, here it is.
As the little train starts across the bridge, Clutch and Company blown to bits. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, The Mystery of the Northwoods. You remember last time Clutch and Company flew to the Northwoods to Amanda and Frank Whipple's logging camp. They had just started out on Whipple's train to have a look around when...
Dynamite, Spinner. Someone dynamited the trestle. Hold that brake tight, Spinner. Don't let her back up. I've got to pry that last car loose. I'll take this bar and disconnect it. Hold tight.
We're holding as tight as we can, Clutch.
If I can undo that coupling. It's giving way. There.
You did it, Clutch! Hooray!
We did it, Spinner. You, Paddlefoot, and I. Now, let me ease the throttle forward.
Do you think somebody did that on purpose?
I'm sure of it. I could smell the dynamite powder. Somebody besides Frank and Amanda knows we're here. And why? I'm going to have to be careful from now on.
We're here, Clutch. Here's the mill.
Right, Spinner. This machine works automatically. It runs itself. The log moves back and forth on that cradle. Then the saw cuts it into boards. Pardon me, sir. My name's Cargo. We just arrived on Whipple's train, but somebody dynamited the trestle. Now we can't get back to camp without climbing that mountain. And that'll take too long. Is there a phone here?
Phone's out of order. So you think somebody dynamited the trestle, yeah? I never heard a thing. But say, why don't you use the cable car? It'll get you across the river. It's easy going from there.
Well, thanks for your help, Mr.
Handle, actual handle. Good luck.
Thanks. Let's go, Spinner. Spinner.
Whee! This is fun!
Spinner. Jump. Spinner, you know how close you came that time? You both could have been cut in two.
Golly! I'm glad you saw us in time.
Spinner, don't ever play near an electric saw. They're always dangerous. Now we'll run the train back to the cable car landing and leave it there. Thanks again, Mr. Oh, he's gone.
Clutch, do you think I could be the engineer?
I think so. I'll show you what to do. That's the throttle. Pull it out and the train moves. You know where the brake is. And this is reverse.
With Spinner, the engineer at the throttle, the little puffer starts in reverse, and soon...
Here's the cable car landing.
This is going to be like one of those cable cars in the Alps, the mountains in Switzerland.
You and Paddlefoot climb in. I'll get in and pull this lever. We stop it when we get to the other side.
We're ready, Clutch. Toot, toot. Let's go. Golly, it looks awful far down there.
It is, Spinner. That water's running fast. What the... The car stopped.
Look, Clutch, that man, he stopped it. And he's cutting the cable.
Can Clutch and Company survive the 100-foot fall? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the mystery of the Northwoods. You remember last time, Clutch and Company safely crossed the dynamited trestle and arrived at the sawmill, where they met Axel Handel. To return to camp, they had to use the cable car. As it neared the middle of the river...
Hold on to the sides. What a fall. Knocked the wind out of me. You okay, Spinner? Paddlefoot?
Yes, we're okay.
I'm glad this thing's got a bottom in it. And here's a board I can use for a paddle.
There's Mrs. Whipple. She's going to throw us that rope.
Good shot, Amanda. Now, can you pull us in? We're almost halfway across when Spinner saw this man cutting the cable.
Land sakes, Clutch. That's terrible. I'm sure glad I was driving by. What did he look like?
It happened so fast I didn't get a good look, but I'll bet Paddlefoot will know him.
Lordy, that's an awful experience. Let's get home.
I'd rather you'd take us to the plane, Amanda. I think we'd better look around from the air.
Just as you like, Clutch. Hop in. When we heard that explosion, Frank just knew something had happened to the trestle. We were worried about you and Spinner.
It wouldn't surprise me if the same person who dynamited the trestle also cut the cable. Look for anything unusual down there, Spinner. I'll watch this side.
Clutch and Company cover every foot of the wooded area, looking for any clue as to the whereabouts of the missing logs.
All those logs in the river look like little matchsticks. Look at them disappear in the tunnel.
That's it, Spinner. That's what's been happening to the logs. Look how many logs float into the tunnel and how few come out. There's the answer. We're going down to have a closer look. I taxied the plane closer to the camp so we won't have so far to walk.
A little walk will feel good, Clutch. Come on, Paddlefoot.
Now that we know where the logs are disappearing, we've got to find out how. And the only way I can figure it, I've got to go through that tunnel. But how?
Maybe we could go through in a canoe or a rowboat.
No, Spinner. Water's too fast and those logs are so big they'd crush our boat. And besides, whoever's taking those logs would see us in a boat. We've got to do this without being seen.
What's the matter, boy? Clutch! That tree! It's falling on us!
Can Clutch and Company avoid being crushed? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, The Mystery of the Northwoods. You remember last time, Clutch and Company, while searching from the air, discovered that Whipple's logs were disappearing inside the river tunnel. Clutch wanted a closer look as they walked from the plane back to camp.
Spinner! Paddlefoot, did it hit you?
No. We were more scared than anything. The tree was bare right here.
That tree was aimed at us on purpose, Spinner. Someone knew we'd be along this path coming from the plane.
How do you know, Clutch?
The law of the woods, Spinner, remember? Whoever cuts a tree always yells timber.
I didn't hear anyone yell. Paddlefoot warned us.
And just in time. Anyway, we're safe. And this fallen tree gives me an idea.
You mean for going through the tunnel?
What's this about the tunnel?
That's where your logs are going.
That's what I told you, Clutch. God ding it, that's the way we get 'em to the mill.
Frank, you don't understand. Your logs are going into the tunnel, but they're not all coming out.
That's right, Mr. Whipple. We saw them from the air.
That's why I want to go through it.
But you can't, Clutch. Nobody's ever been in there.
Somebody has. And I'm going to find out who. Those logs aren't disappearing by themselves.
How are you going to do it? That river's mighty dangerous.
We'll hollow out a log and ride in it, then float through the tunnel.
Real Indian style? Oh, boy.
You don't have to hollow out a log. Now, if you got your mind made up, there's one on the riverbank all fixed. Some of my men were going to make a boat.
Good. That'll save time.
Sure wish I could go with you, but you'll have to lay flat and it won't hold 2 men.
I'll have to take Spinner and Paddlefoot. Someone has to watch one side while I watch the other.
There she is, Clutch. You just about have room.
Frank, tell your men to chop an X on both ends of your logs. We'll need it for proof.
Like a brand, huh? I'll do it right now.
And Spinner, you'll help me make a cover for our log boat out of tree bark.
Clutch and Company work fast, and the log cover is finished.
Everything's ready, Clutch. Logs are all marked.
Good. Let's roll her into the water. Now, I'll pull the cover down.
Good luck, boys.
The cover is put in place, and slowly the log boat, with Clutch and Company inside, starts its journey.
Be ready to take some bumps, Spinner. We're almost surrounded by other logs.
Time passes slowly for Clutch and Company, but finally they enter the tunnel.
It's pretty light in here, Clutch.
No wonder. Lanterns on the walls. And look.
Up goes the log boat and rolls on the truck.
So this is how they've been stealing Frank's logs.
The driver starts the motor and away goes the truck.
Ooh, what a ride. Wonder where we're going.
I don't know, but I wish we were there.
You got your way, Spinner. The truck stopped.
One by one, the logs are sawed. And what's this? Clutch's log boat is next. Will Clutch and Company be cut by the giant saw? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the mystery of the Northwoods. You remember last time, Clutch and Company used an old hollow log for a boat and began floating downstream amongst the other logs, right through the tunnel. Their boat was pulled up on a truck and taken to the mill.
Spinner, we're on the sawmill cradle. The saw is cutting into our boat. Come on, Spinner, jump out.
So there you are, Clutch Cargo. You found out where Whipple's logs are gone.
That's right. Get back, Spinner.
You'll never live to tell it.
Clutch!
Whipple's train pulls up outside, the trestle having been fixed. The villain makes a dash for the log truck, yelling as he leaves.
I'll fix you. I'll burn down the whole woods. Are you all right, Clutch boy?
Look at him go. Come on, we've got to catch him. He's going to set the whole forest on fire.
We'll take the train.
Good. Get us in the camp, then to the plane. We'll spot that truck easy from the air.
But, Clutch, if he starts a fire, how are we going to put it out?
When we get to camp, we'll hook that water wagon on the Jeep and bring it to the plane, tie it underneath, and water bomb the fire. Frank, you and Amanda watch the plane. And when you see us circling, come as fast as you can. You'll know we've spotted him.
Okay, Clutch, we'll do it. Here we are. Fastest trip this old train ever made.
Clutch and Company with Frank Whipple speed over the rough road and arrive at the airstrip. Clutch quickly attaches the water tank to the underside of the plane.
Watch the plane every second, Frank. If we have to water bomb, you'll see the tank fall. Then come a-running.
Leave it to us, Clutch. So long and good hunting.
Clutch! The treetops! We're overloaded!
Made it. We'll stay on this side of the river, Spinner. Axle handle can't get across without the cable car, and that's not running.
I'm the bombardier, Clutch. I'm holding the rope.
Good boy, Spinner. If we need to, I'll say, bombs away.
There's the plane.
I'm watching, Frank.
For several minutes, Clutch flies the plane along the river.
Nothing yet, Spinner. How about you? See anything?
Not yet.
Axle Handle is at this moment trying to start a fire. And look, he's done it.
Uh-oh. Look there to your right. Smoke.
It sure is, Clutch, and it's not from a chimney. I can even see his jacket.
He's circling around just ahead there. Keep going, Frank.
Steady, Spinner. We're almost on target. Get ready. Bombs away.
The water bomb falls. Right on target.
Perfect, Clutch. We did it.
Now for a fast landing.
Steal my timber, will you? You got more coming than just a bath.
He's the timber rustler, all right. We just picked up this forest ranger on the road. He knows him.
Right. We've been looking for Axle Handle for 2 years. He's wanted for timber rustling and a lot more.
And we've solved the mystery of the Northwoods. Now, Amanda, there's just one more thing we want.
Land sakes, Clutch. What's that?
We want to eat.
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo and his pals, Spinner and Paddlefoot, and the mystery of the Northwoods. Be sure to tune in again next time for another exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.
Captain Fathom. The mountain.
For centuries, the natives upon the island of Cambuki have worshipped the eye of the mountain. Sparkling, dazzling in a most mysterious way, the eye, according to legend, protects the Cambukian warriors who have died in battle. Every evening, just at sundown, the native Cambukians gather at the mountain, carrying torches to light their way and offer homage to the watching eye.
N'est pas no le agua souffler. Jambla negua manakuba moe.
Less than 1,000 miles out from the island, the mighty Argonaut moves silently through the night. Her skipper, Captain Fathom, stands watch.
Getting sleepy, Ronnie?
No, sir. It's pretty hard to get sleepy when you're in charge of more than $10 million worth of hardware.
I know, kid. But don't forget why we assigned you as plainsman.
I know, sir. Guys my age have twice the reflex action as men who have reached the age of...
Okay, you've made your point. I don't agree with it, but...
Hold it, sir. We've got contact with the island of Camboki. Want me to wake up Miss Perkins?
No, let her sleep. What's our estimated time of arrival?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. I would estimate our time of arrival at 0700. Should be daylight.
Okay. Steady as she goes, plainsman.
As the mighty Argonaut and her sleeping crew race toward Cambuki Island, little do they realize that a mysterious black yacht is about to drop anchor in the harbor.
There she is, Harold. Nest egg to 1,000 dreams. Would that our journey only reward us in verifying the truth of our ill-begotten map.
You are an evil genius, Master. With your peculiar talents, I could have been a king.
Get over that. We have work to do.
Sorry, Master.
Now then, we know the natives of Cambuki Island are superstitious fools. We must play upon this in order to rescue the Cambukian diamond.
To rescue the diamond. That is good, Master.
You are beginning to lose control again, Harold. Is it necessary to give you another treatment?
I shall control myself, Master. Please.
Then prepare the shore boat. Let us get on with our mission. In the morning, we must meet with the chief of the Cambukians.
At once, Master. To delay would be fatal.
To delay would be fatal. Oh, whatever happened to the intelligent, loyal henchmen of the past?
So the next morning, Harold and his master meet the chief of Cambuki Island.
And we greet you, your eminence, as ambassadors of the sun god, who sends his greetings.
One more time from top, Lightface. You saw this hurricane and...
I barely said that, not wishing to see your island washed to sea in the approaching hurricane, we stopped it.
That's right, Your Highness. We saw this mighty storm about to destroy the island, and my master here waved his hand and stopped it.
Utterly amazing.
It was not an easy task, even for us, the most experienced ambassadors of the sun god.
I should think not. What you have done make a witch doctor look like an apprentice intern.
An apprentice intern, Your Highness?
Highness, another messenger from the sun god must be arriving. Look.
It's one of those days.
As the Argonaut reaches the island of Cambuki, the master, first ambassador of the sun god, says,
Captain Fathom, he cannot upset my plans. I must do away with him. Quick, Harold, into the jungle.
What will happen to Captain Fathom and his crew? Before the island of Cambuki, Captain Fathom says,
Okay, we're here, gang. Stand by to go ashore.
At once, Skipper. Weapons?
Security 1, Scotty. Small package.
He's kidding, of course. Does he know where we are?
When the skipper says weapons security package 1, I give him weapons security package 1, Miss Perkins.
Just the same, you don't mind if I bring my slingshot?
Well, the skipper didn't say not to, but keep it hidden, lad.
And I'm taking a hat pin. You never know.
Welcome to Cambuki, your representative of Sun God.
Well, we represent the United States Navy, Chief. Sun gods are sort of beyond our jurisdiction.
A common denominator at best.
Say again.
Never mind. Prepare for luau!
Prepare for the luau? That's a feast, isn't it? They wouldn't eat us, would they?
Stay on guard, Perkins. I don't like this. He's a little too friendly.
Any questions, Scotty?
Great day in the morning. Maybe we'd better get back to the Argo.
No, not without fresh water.
Do not be alarmed, my friends. We would merely like to welcome you and our other guests to the island of Cambuki.
Did you say other guests?
At your service, my dear Captain Fathom. Unfortunately, there is no room at the table for you and your friends.
Hey, how about that? You guys gonna stage a fight for us?
As the ambassadors of the Sun God, we were here first. You must give me your word, Captain Fathom, that if we give you your freedom, you will leave with no trouble.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Ambassadors of the Sun God? Why, that's the biggest...
Stroke of luck to hit this island since Princess Cooleyhaw won the Seven Seas Beauty Contest. She's my daughter.
We should destroy them, Master, before they ruin everything. Shoot them! Shoot them!
Harold.
Sorry, Master.
Well, Captain, what is your answer? Will you and your crew leave peacefully, or...
Look, fella, I don't know what your game is, but we came here to get fresh water and supplies, and by Davy, we're going to stay until we get them.
Good for you, Captain.
Then let's shoot them! They won't be reasonable, so let's shoot them!
You are beginning to slip, Harold. Control yourself.
But, Master!
Enough of this nonsense. Look, Your Highness.
The princess! My daughter! I don't understand, Mr. Ambassador from the Sun God. Why have you captured Princess Cooleyhaw? What does this mean?
You have until sunrise tomorrow morning to deliver to me the eye of the mountain. If not...
What? But even wholesale? That diamond is worth millions. It's the only way I can control my people. Without it, these guys would again become primitive barbarians.
We all have our little problems, Chief. You have until sunrise tomorrow morning. Harold, take the girl to the ship.
A stroke of genius, Master. You leave him no choice.
The ship, Harold. Get the princess to the ship.
At once, Master.
My father, I am their prisoner.
Hey, you're really serious about this, huh?
You have until sunrise. Remember.
Well, what can Captain Fathom and his crew do to help the Cambukians? Capturing the daughter of the chief, the master and his aide return to their yacht. Aboard, the princess says,
You are out of ever-loving heads. You cannot steal Diamond. You cannot steal me either.
The answer to that will be determined before morning, my dear. Now, I suggest you retire. I shall let you know when your father comes aboard.
Master, they are having a ceremony on the mountain.
If I had to give up a diamond worth millions, I too should have a ceremony, Harold. Ha! Ha ha ha!
And on the island, the Cambukians are indeed having a ceremony. A feast to honor their guest.
This is great. Boy, what a feast.
I hope so. If these Cambodians find out that their chief intends to steal the diamond and give it to those thieves, well...
That'd be another feast. And guess who'll be the main course?
I just wonder what Captain Fathom's up to.
He didn't let me in on it.
Me either. The skipper just said to enjoy ourselves and he'd be back later.
And Back aboard the Argonaut, Captain Fathom says to the chief,
I just can't understand you, Chief. You speak as though you understood today's world, and yet to worship a diamond and think these thieves ambassadors of a sun god.
Well, during Second World War, a group of GIs shipwrecked and landed on Cambuki. We thought they were missionaries.
So,
we learned their language. They helped us avoid those that would conquer our island. What a riot that was!
I see. Well, hook up your scuba suit and see if we can't pay a little surprise visit to our friends aboard the yacht out there.
After you, Captain.
As Captain Fathom and the chief of the Cambukians swim toward the master's yacht, little do they realize what's in store for them.
You were right, Master. Here they come. It's Fathom and the Cambukian chief.
And now's the time, Harold. Drop the raw liver overboard.
I don't understand, Master. Why do we waste liver?
Drop the liver, Harold.
But this could be our supper. Aye.
Get ready for a treatment, Harold. You're beginning to wander again.
Look, Master. It is done.
Excellent, my boy. You see, the raw liver will attract a few sharks.
But, Master...
And next to raw liver, sharks love raw human beings, Harold. Now do you understand, my lad?
How clever you are, Master.
You can stop that any time now, Harold.
Sorry, Master.
Now watch the fun and behave yourself. Stop trying to aggravate me.
The raw liver does indeed attract several large and ferocious sharks. As they swim up to the food, they suddenly notice two dark figures slowly swimming toward the yacht above. The sharks ignore the liver and prepare to attack Captain Fathom and the chief of the Cambukians.
They've spotted them, Harold. Look.
How wonderfully gruesome, Master. They'll be eaten alive.
Great Caesar's ghosts. Sharks.
I'll take the fish on the left, Captain. You handle the one on the right.
And for all, the master has thrown raw liver overboard to attract the sharks to Captain Fathom and his friend. They watch in horror as the sharks get ever closer.
Here we go, Captain.
Wait, Chief. I've got a better idea. Watch this.
When the bright light hits the two sharks, they become frightened.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
Master, look! They've escaped the sharks. They're inhuman.
Quiet, you fool. I'm prepared for this.
You'll both put your hands above your heads. We have you covered. I suggest you surrender.
And might I suggest that you drop those insignificant weapons before I find it necessary to destroy you both. Lights, please. Good. Now what, my dear Captain?
What shall we do, Captain? We have the guns. We can...
Hold it, Chief. Look, up there on the bridge.
Holy cats. They got my daughter and a machine gun. These babies mean business. I guess we do what he says.
Right. Okay, you win this round. Now what?
Both of you return to the island and get that diamond. Oh, and Captain.
Yeah?
If you're thinking you will return to the Argonaut, please do not be so foolish. If you do, we shall be forced to cannonade your submarine to the bottom of the briny.
I get the message. Come on, Chief.
If you harm my daughter, I shall...
Return with the diamond and she will be freed, Your Highness. But if you should fail...
Don't worry. We'll be back.
With the diamond.
With a diamond, you...
Come on, Chief. Back to the island.
Meanwhile, back on the island of Cambuki, Scotty says...
There they are. And they don't have the princess with them either.
What happened? Couldn't you find her?
He's tricky, gang. He had a couple of extra friends. They surprised us.
Sharks with teeth this big.
Now what do we do, Captain?
Well, they hold all the right cards for the moment. We don't dare try to surprise them again. Not being able to board the Argo for weapons.
Hey, we have no choice. We have to give them the diamond. My daughter's life is at stake.
Well, maybe once they've got the diamond, they'll put to sea. If they don't wreck the Argo, we'll be able to catch up to them.
And blast them right out of the ocean, eh, Skipper?
Follow me. But make sure none of my people see us, Captain. There's no telling what they would do if they knew I was about to give away the eye of the mountain.
Scotty, you, Perkins, and Ronnie go back to the luau. It'd look pretty suspicious if we all disappeared at once.
We get you, Skipper. Sorry. Without our arsenal, my hands are tied.
I know, Scotty. Maybe later.
Good luck, Captain.
As Captain Fathom and his friends slowly make their way to the top of the mountain, back aboard the master's yacht, Harold says,
And she was trying to dive overboard when I caught her, Master. Shall I destroy her?
You must get over that, Harold. I shall not tell you again.
Sorry, Master.
You cannot hold me prisoner. My father will shrink heads for this.
Ah, a splendid idea. And if you wish to keep your head, my dear, I should suggest you not try to escape again. My patience runs thin.
If she tries to escape, she will lose her head.
I told you about that, Harold. Now look at this.
No, Master, not that.
Look, Harold. What do you see? Who is it, Harold? Who is it, Harold?
I can't stand it! That face! Oh, no!
Princess Cooleyhow does not understand.
Harold cannot look at his own face. It drives him literally batty. It's my only control over him. Without this mirror, there's no telling what he'd do to me.
Ambassador of Sun God, very strange.
Harold! Harold! Come back, boy! Come back, boy!
Are enjoying a feast with the Cambukian natives. Captain Fathom and the chief make their way to the top of the mountain, where the chief says,
There it is, Captain. The eye of the mountain. Mysterious protector of all Cambukians.
Man, that is some eye. Just look at the size of that diamond.
It grieves me to do this to my people. But give me a hand. We must save my daughter.
Can I be of help? I'm sorry, Captain, but I just had to follow.
Well, then take one of the torches and lead us back down the mountain, huh?
Yes, Captain. What the?
Huh? What is it, Liz?
Why, that diamond, it's a phony. It's made of glass.
Glass? That's impossible!
No, Miss Perkins would know, Chief. She's an authority on precious stones.
It's glass, all right. There's no doubt about it.
And that ambassador of a sun god would know it. My poor daughter is doomed.
No, maybe not, Chief. Look at this.
So? You hold a piece of rock?
Not just a rock. This is lava rock.
I don't understand.
Well, this mountain was apparently once a volcano. Yeah, I think my idea will work.
You're going to blow the whole island to bits, right?
Hardly, Miss Perkins. Now, here's what I want you to do.
I am truly sorry you feel that way, Harold. But if you would just learn to control yourself, there would be no need to frighten you with the mirror.
I should try, Master, but that awful reflection, I can't stand it. It's horrible.
Look, Harold, they are signaling us from shore.
Hey there, you're on the black yacht. We've been sent to warn you. We've all got to leave this island at once.
Right, that volcano's about to explode.
And what manner of trick is this?
Look, Master, they are right.
And indeed, the volcano looks as though it's about to erupt.
Quick, Harold, prepare to leave. We must not take chances.
But what about the princess, Master?
Throw her overboard. At once, do you hear?
At once, Master.
And within the volcano, Captain Fathom and the chief discuss the situation.
You think this will work, Captain?
We'll find out in a few moments, Chief. Uh-oh, watch it. The oil's hit the fire.
Quick, we get out of here.
And back aboard the master's yacht.
Start all engines. Set a course for Jamaica.
At once, Master. The crew is ready.
Hurry. The volcano is about to explode. Harold, did you get rid of the princess?
She's overboard, Master. See? She reached shore already.
Then head this boat to sea.
We are doing our best, Master.
pushing me?
Don't talk back to me, Harold. You monster, you.
You are always wandering and shouting.
And on the island.
It worked, Chief. That's your daughter there, near that small palm tree.
You are a genius, Captain. How can we ever repay you?
Just water and a few supplies, Chief. That's all we need.
But still, a few ounces of gold maybe, or...
Nope, nothing. You know what you can do for me, Chief? Tell me how you're going to explain to your people about that phony diamond.
Captain, look at this.
What is it, Liz?
I've never seen so many diamonds in my life. There are literally thousands of them.
Great Scott! Are you sure?
See for yourself. These are perfect blue white diamonds. They're worth a king's ransom, if I'm any judge.
Unbelievable. Chief, you've got the most expensive piece of real estate in the whole Pacific Ocean. A mountain full of diamonds.
Truly a miracle. You must take some with you. It's the least I can do.
You won't take no for an answer, will you? Well, maybe one for Miss Perkins here, huh?
Why, thank you, Captain.
And later, as the mighty Argonaut again travels the sea.
And when Liz discovered the diamonds, the loss of the eye didn't seem so important to the Cambukians.
Great day in the morning. But won't that master fella and his assistant be back?
I thought of that, but... Well, tell him, Liz.
Right. Here, Scotty. Catch.
It busted. It was glass.
Just like the eye of the mountain. Apparently, the base of the volcano is composed of sand and silicon. The heat, when it was active, turned the elements to glass rocks.
And if that master guy returns and tells the natives their diamonds are made of glass...
And the chief will then ask him to change the glass back to diamonds.
And if he can't do it?
Now, really, Scotty, are you implying that the ambassador of the sun god can't turn glass into diamonds? That could make the natives very restless.
Hey kids, have we got a surprise for you in the July school holidays? Fat Cat's Carnival of Fun is coming, so save your pocket money and stay tuned.
Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. We find Taurus, Crystal, Scott, and Professor Mace aboard the Evening Star, discussing plans for colonizing a new moon.
But, Father, what's so unusual about a new moon?
This moon resembles our Earth so much, we think it may have an atmosphere.
And if it has an atmosphere, it can be colonized.
Aye, we can use a little more productive land in this solar system. Precisely why you're going there, Taurus. We need a complete survey.
Then we'll have to make a geological survey as well.
Right. Your ship is outfitted with all the necessary equipment. Of course, Chris. We'll be taking the new survey ship. Scott, have you had a chance to look over the new ship since your return?
Not yet, Professor. We better go down and check it out now.
Good. It's being outfitted in Tube 3. The Chief expects you to blast off at 6:03 a.m. Earth time. Aye, we're no sooner than get back to home base, and here we go again.
Now, Taurus. Father has just explained that the target is approaching orbital position for blastoff.
Otherwise, we'll have to delay the project for another year.
Notify the chief. We'll make the deadline, Professor.
Come on, gang. Let's get going.
You and Taurus tested the surveyor, didn't you, Scott?
Yes, Crystal. But the instrumentation wasn't complete at the time. We still have a lot of equipment to check out. There she is. That's going to be our home for a while. How do you like the Surveyor, Chris?
It's a beautiful ship.
It's probably the most completely equipped survey ship ever built, with all the equipment necessary to do a geological survey. The control section can be ejected and act as a landing sphere.
I'd feel more at home in the Starduster. This ship is too slow.
Taurus, this is a survey mission, not a space race.
There goes our moonmobile aboard. travel over any kind of terrain. It's going to come in real handy.
Aye, Skipper. I'm glad they remembered spacemen are allergic to walking. Ha ha ha!
Okay, gang, let's get aboard and check this baby out. Got to be ready for blast-off at 0600 in the morning.
Now hear this. Clear the tube for blast-off.
Reactors, go.
Umbilical, go.
Cabin pressure, go.
Tube doors opening.
Ready and counting. 10, 9.
Angle of blast off 320, vector 4.
Correcting angle. Trajectory angle, go.
Increasing power. OS 3, 2, 1, 0.
Trajectory good, approaching target velocity.
Count it.
Roger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut off. A-OK, we're in free flight.
Oh, this baby's got a kick like a mule.
What's the matter, Torres? Can't you take it anymore?
There is more pounds of me to be pressed than there is of you, lass.
That's for sure.
Check the course, Chris.
Right on target, Scott. 2 points off the twin star mirror.
Right. And our flight plan velocity should get us there in 12 space periods.
So we may as well relax and enjoy the scenery.
Except for one thing, Taurus. We'll be getting into an uncharted area. Turn on your forward viewer and keep a sharp lookout.
Okay, Skipper. Where will this new assignment into uncharted areas take Crystal, Scott, and Taurus? Be sure and see the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. Remember last time, Scott, Taurus, and Crystal were instructed to board a new survey ship and venture into an uncharted area where they were to explore a new moon. The survey ship is now approaching its destination, where they must land and prepare for their expedition.
There it is. Take a look on your viewer.
Mirror, the red giant. Look at the size of those suns, Skipper.
If we took our solar system and placed our sun in the middle of that red star, Mars would barely touch the surface. That's big.
Scott, center focus 20 degrees east and south. There's our moon.
She's sure coming up fast, Skipper.
Yes, we're intercepting its orbit head on. Prepare to reduce speed.
Aye, Skipper. DX tubes ready for firing, sir.
Give us a gravity count, Chris.
0.1, 0.2, 3, 4, 5.
Deflect 2 degrees out. Fire 3. Stand by. I'm placing this baby into orbit.
We're in orbit, Scott.
Horace, prepare the landing sphere.
Aye, Skipper.
We're going to take a trip downstairs.
There doesn't appear to be any atmosphere, Scott.
We'll soon find out, Chris. We're sure not going to go without our space helmets.
Hate to mention it, Skipper, but who's going to watch the store?
We can control the surveyor by remote control. When we land, we'll set up a station. That'll be our home base for a while. We'll land this big baby after we prepare a pad.
Just thought I'd ask.
$80,000 feet and dropping fast.
Stand by retro rockets, Taurus.
Aye, lad.
This is strange, Scott. The gravity indicator keeps switching. Now it's negative. There it goes again.
Reading.
Well, now it's just about double Earth's gravity.
So how do you make a landing, Skipper? We may begin hopping like a jackrabbit in another minute.
40,000.
Fire retros. Must be gravity strips. Let's pick one and try it.
Aye, Skipper.
Scott! We're falling!
Pretty fast, Skipper. Good work, Skipper. That landing was much softer than I expected.
I share your sentiments. Now let's roll up the moon buggy and see what the climate's like outside. What's the oxygen indicator suggest, Taurus?
There's an atmosphere, lad, but we can't breathe it.
But if there's air...
It's frozen. See that funny-looking iceberg? There's your atmosphere.
That might just explain the crazy gravity on this moon.
How do you mean, Skipper?
At double Earth's gravity, the air must have been pulled down and formed into these glaciers. Notice how they appear in rows?
Well, now that you mention it...
Stand by. Something's pulling us over.
Trapped in their moonmobile on a strange new moon. What will happen to Scott, Crystal, and Taurus? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. You remember last time, Scott, Taurus, and Crystal blasted off in a specially built survey ship to explore a newly discovered moon. They left the main body of the ship in suspended orbital flight and landed on the planet in the control sphere. Embarking from the sphere in their specially equipped moonmobile, they started their survey of the new moon. While exploring, they discovered that the gravity on this planet was in strips. As they neared one of these gravity strips, a strange force grasped the ship. Even with power and throttle full forward, they were pulled slowly but steadily backward into the gravity strip.
All right?
I can't seem to move, Skipper. I feel so heavy.
It's hard to breathe, Scott.
We're caught in one of those gravity belts. If I can activate this engine again.
What's wrong, lad?
I can't reach it.
I think I can make it.
You're a bull.
I felt so heavy I couldn't even blink my eyes.
Clean living, Skipper.
Before we do much traveling, I suggest we set up our lunar station and land the surveyor.
Good idea, lad. This place is not too friendly, and I'd feel better if we had a home base to run to.
Taurus, you roll out the shelter dome while I find a good spot to set her up.
Okay, Skipper.
We better hurry, Scott. We haven't much daylight left.
You're right. Inside that creeping shadow, it's cold enough to freeze the atmosphere.
Where do you want it, Skipper?
Over there, Taurus.
Here she comes. Good catch, Skipper.
Okay. Everybody stand back.
Watch closely, lass, and you'll see how a king-sized igloo is hatched.
That should give us ample living quarters. Now let's attach the landing sphere and set up housekeeping. Well, now to test the equipment.
Go ahead, Skipper.
Everything seems to be in order. Let's see if we can pick up the surveyor. There. That should be it. Check it on the screen. Yep, that's her, all right.
She's holding a stable orbit. We'll bring her down in the morning, eh, Skipper?
Yes, but first we'll have to build a hard pad to land her on. Whoa. Lucky for us, we're not out there. The temperature's dropping 10 degrees a second.
Look out there. Did you ever see such a sight?
Aye, but we're as snug as bugs in here. And 'tis a beautiful sight to see.
Hey! What? Scott! What's that?
Those are rocks exploding from sudden change in temperature.
Suffering Jupiter. This is something we didn't plan for.
Scott, we're losing air.
We've been hit. Our shielding's punctured.
Their lunar station losing air after being punctured by exploding rocks. How will Scott, Crystal, and Taurus be able to get out alive? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. Remember last time, having had a narrow escape from death by falling over the cliff, Taurus got the Moonmobile going again so they could get back to setting up their lunar station. Having set it up and checked to see if the surveyor was holding a stable orbit, Mira, the red giant, started a series of explosions. Rocks punctured their lunar house, and it started to collapse from lack of pressure.
Quick, Taurus. Flip on our auxiliary compressor.
Aye, Skipper.
Give us the pressure reading, Chris.
8.5 pounds and dropping.
Pressure suits, lad?
No time. We'll never make it.
Pressure at 6.3, Scott.
This is it, Skipper?
Now what's the reading, Crystal?
It's still holding at 6.3 pounds.
I don't get it.
Pressure at 8.5 pounds and rising.
Ever hear of an old-fashioned self-sealing inner tube, Taurus?
Well, if that isn't the blasted... Of course. This station's nothing but a flat inner tube. I'll be darned.
Of course, if we'd been hit by a really large fragment, I wouldn't have been so confident.
You dog. You could have told us. I was frantic.
How about you getting your father on the televiewer, Chris? He'll want to know what we found on this moon.
Yes, sir. Right away. Yes, Dad. And the atmosphere is frozen in strips.
Frozen atmosphere, eh? Scott, what happens when ice is heated?
It melts, then turns to steam, Professor.
Exactly. Now listen and listen carefully. You are going to try a little experiment.
Go ahead, Professor.
Basically, what we are going to attempt is utilize kinetic energy derived from the various gravity belts on your moon. This friction shall generate a continuous heat.
But, Professor, wouldn't that create a flood condition?
Possibly, if the heat generated were not hot enough. To ensure against this possibility, you are going to plant a thermonuclear activator within the depths of the moon.
Zowie.
All clear, Scott?
I've got you, Professor. We'll contact you later. Over.
Good luck. Out.
Well, let's get busy.
Following Professor Mace's instruction, they planted the magnetic electrodes at strategic points between the gravity belts.
How far from the next gravity belt, Taurus?
Almost there, Skipper. Okay, slow down. There it is. That should do it, lad. We've planted almost 200 of these magnetic electrodes.
All right, back to the station. This next step is a doozy.
I don't mind telling you, Skipper, I was scared silly when we planted that thermonuclear activator. What if it had gone off?
Nothing could happen unless we trigger it. And that doesn't occur until we're a safe distance out in space.
Then our job here is about finished, eh, Skipper?
As soon as I check our circuits, we'll bring our ship out of orbit and blast off.
Good. I'll prepare the landing pad while you're doing that.
Good grief.
Pistol?
It's the surveyor. Something's wrong. Look.
Why, it's being pulled out of orbit.
Look. It's falling towards the twin suns.
Another moment, and their surveyor rocket will burn up in the atmosphere of the twin suns. Then, how will they ever get back? Be sure to see the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. Remember last time, having talked to Professor Mace, Scott, Taurus, and Crystal were on their way to plant thermonuclear activators within the depths of the moon Mira. Having planted over 200 electrodes, which would not be triggered until they were out in space, they left for the surveyor rocket, only to find Mira's magnetic field pulling it out of orbit.
Quick, Taurus. Activate remote controls on the surveyor.
Aye, Skipper. Activated. Engines on.
Facing Mira suns, Taurus.
Maybe we can blast her out.
Pressure up, lad. Fire when ready.
Stand by.
I could feel the heat from here.
I'm changing the orbit path. The surveyor will circle over us now.
Like orbiting the North Pole on Earth, eh, lad?
In a way. All set, gang?
Set.
Go ahead, lad.
Switching to ILS, Chris.
She's on the beam, Scott.
Okay, Taurus, looks good. Extend landing legs.
Roger, Skipper.
There she is, gang. Perfect touchdown. Good work.
I, for one, am sure glad to see that baby.
Okay, let's get out of here.
What about the shelter, Scott?
Leave it. There's no time to dismantle. Take a look back there.
Aye, lass, you wouldn't want to spend another night here, would you?
reading.
She's not clear yet, Skipper. She's still struggling through the scrambled gravity belts.
As soon as we're clear, we'll change all that.
She's clear.
Flame out.
She's in free fall.
First, we'll activate the electrodes we planted back there. Get set, everybody. Here goes. From here, we've got a grandstand seat.
How much longer, Skipper?
Just a couple of seconds now.
It's working. Father was right.
A beautiful sight. An Earth being born right before our eyes.
This is fantastic. Look at that.
What a spot for an asparagus ranch. That has to be the place.
It looks like Earth in its formative stage.
Just think. In a few hundred years, there'll be cities down there. People working, a whole new life taking shape.
Aye, Skipper. But I sure hope we get back down there before then.
Why, Taurus?
Oh, soon those trout streams are going to be jumping, and I sure would like to do some fishing before those Sunday picnickers start to clutter them up. And so ends another exciting adventure with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. Just as Clutch finished another chapter in his adventure logbook, he received an urgent wire, which caused him to hurry to the airport, hop into the plane with Spinner and Paddlefoot, and speedily start on a journey.
Wow! Now that Paddlefoot and I have caught our breath, what's the big rush, Clutch?
Sorry I couldn't take time to tell you, Spinner. But here's the story. You've heard of the new atomic submarines.
Yeah?
Well, a new super-secret Midget atomic submarine has been developed. It's only 25 feet long, but it can go all around the world underwater and needs a crew of only 2 men.
Wow!
That Midget sub is now on the ocean bottom, about 10 miles off the island of Transport. It was being tested by the people who built it, and it either strayed off its course or was forced off. That's our mission, to raise the sub and get it back in American waters.
Can it move at all?
That's it, Spinner. The crew radioed that its atomic engine has stopped. They tried everything but couldn't restart it. They were ordered to abandon the sub, and that's the last thing that anyone has heard of them.
Golly! And the sub was left right there?
Official boats can't go near it. That's why we're going in Joe Papianaga's boat, the Guppy.
Oh, boy! We gotta go on a boat! Wow! Wow!
That sub has so many new secret devices, we've got to get there before any other country finds out about it.
But as Clutch and company fly over the little fishing village and land on the outskirts of town, 2 unfriendly-looking figures are watching them.
Right on time. Here's Joe Papianagas now. Clutch, you got the message. You bet, Joe. It said urgent, so we didn't waste any time.
You think I can drive the boat, Mr. Papianagas?
We'll see, Spinner. We'll see. I take you now to the Guppy.
As Clutch and company travel toward the docks, a shiny black limousine with 2 men is headed toward them.
I'd know that plane anywhere. It's Clutch Cargo's, all right. I saw it land.
Yeah, if Cargo's on the job, it's going to be a lot tougher.
Don't worry, Blackie. We'll take care of him. Maybe we'll do something about it right now.
Joe Papianagas went after them in his truck. I seen him leave.
Yeah, we ought to see him pretty soon. We'll make cargo wish he'd never come.
I was told this submarine has an atomic engine and rocket devices that are so new, they are hardly even thought of yet.
Wow!
If we don't get to it first, some unfriendly country will tow it away and learn our secrets.
We'll do our best to keep that from happening. Step on it, Joe.
Look ahead, Blackie. Ain't that Papianica's truck coming?
It sure is. Let him have it. Look out, Joe. Somebody's driving sort of crazy like.
They're headed right for us.
No place to turn out. They're going to hit us.
Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time Clutch and Company had flown to meet Joe Papianicus. Their mission, to find a top-secret midget atomic sub, which was lying on the ocean floor after the crew had been forced to abandon her. They had started for the Guppy, Joe's boat. Suddenly,
look out, Joe. Somebody's driving sort of crazy like.
They're headed right for us.
No place to turn out. They're going to hit us.
That was deliberate. Whoever it was is playing for keeps. Everybody okay?
Yeah, Clutch, we're okay.
It's got something to do with racing that sub. Someone's trying to stop us.
Well, here she is, the good old Guppy. Diving suits and food are already loaded. All we have to do is get started.
Better get aboard right away. We can't waste a minute.
Meanwhile, Shark and Blackie are also boarding a boat in a bay a few miles from the fishing village.
Get a move on, Blackie. We've got work to do. The government of Transportania said they'd pay us plenty for that sub.
Yeah, we're in the big leagues now, Shark.
Just outside the Bay of Transport Island.
We'd better head right for the island, Clutch. We can hide the boat there.
Clutch, look at that funny-looking thing.
That's a water spout, Spinner. Looks like we're heading into a storm.
I don't like the looks of it. Wind's getting very strong. If it hits us at the wrong angle, we would capsize.
Better stow our gear below. You'll have to take the wheel, Spinner.
Do you think I can do it all right?
You bet you can, Spinner. Hold her steady as she goes. We won't be long.
Clutch and Joe work feverishly to move the equipment into the hatches.
Help me, Paddlefoot. This wheel is awful hard to hold.
Suddenly, as fast as the storm hit, all is calm.
Hooray, we made it!
She's a good old boat.
Land ahoy! Straight ahead!
That's Transport Island, all right. It won't be long now.
Look, Clutch! Somebody's following us!
Full speed ahead, Joe. Pull around the island to one of your hiding places. Let's see if they follow.
We'll give you all the speed we have, Clutch. Come on, old girl.
We're not catching up anymore.
She's a good old girl.
Joe steers the Guppy past the island's tip and heads for a small inlet hidden in the rocks, with the black boat following in the distance.
There's a place right straight ahead between those rocks.
Let's duck in there fast. We've got to shake that boat that's following us.
Here we go.
We're gonna crash into the cliff.
Will their boat be dashed to pieces on the rocks? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time, Clutch and Company with Joe Papianicus started out aboard the Guppy hurry to find the Midget sub. They ran into a bad storm, but worst of all, Blackie and Shark were following them.
Let's duck in there fast. We've got to shake that boat that's following us.
Here we go.
We're going to crash into the cliff.
There is just room, see?
Wow, it sure is well hidden.
Many years ago, pirates used these inlets for hiding, too.
Hey, do you think maybe there's still some pirate gold hidden there?
You never know, Spinner. Could be. Right now, I'm more interested in that black boat.
There. We're in. Now I'll turn off the engine. We'll wait and see.
We're completely hidden here. I'm going up on top of that rock and watch.
Be careful, Clutch. Don't let them see you. They might have a gun.
He can take care of himself, I think.
While Clutch makes his way to the top of the rock, Shark and Blackie are having a few troubles.
They've given us the slip, Blackie. Get up here and help me look.
Oh, I still feel sick from that storm we went through. I can't stand those big waves.
Be quiet and help me look. If we don't get to that sub first, we've lost all that money. We've got to find them.
Meanwhile, Clutch has reached the top of the rock and is watching the black boat as it passes.
They're looking for something. I'm sure it's us. I'd better get back.
Here comes Clutch.
What did you find out, my friend?
Whoever it is looking for us, all right. They've gone on around the island. We'll back out of here and head for the beach. We can hide our equipment until we're ready to use it. It's too dangerous to start looking for the sub now with that other boat following us. So we'll leave our diving equipment and head back for the village. That way, if they see us, they'll think we've given up.
Golly, Clutch, this is almost like cops and robbers.
It's a bigger game than that, Spinner.
They sure gave us the slip. If you'd paid more attention to business...
Honest, Shark, I felt bad. What are we going to do?
Head for the mainland. I'll bet that's what they did. We'll never find that sub unless they lead us to it. And this time, keep your eyes open.
As soon as we get back, we'll get the plane. Maybe we can spot the submarine from the air.
I know, Clutch. The higher you get, the deeper you can see in the water.
If those men in the black boat see us take off, they may think we've given up. Then, Joe, you bring the guppy back to the island.
Right, Clutch.
Start off in the opposite direction, so as to throw them off the scent.
Sure. Cargo's flying. Did you think they gave up the search?
No, I'll bet they headed back to the island. That's where we're going, too.
There she is, Clutch. I think I can see the sub.
That's it, all right. We'll land on the island and get our diving gear.
Clutch, look! Something else. A raft floating near the island. And there's a man on it. And golly, he's not moving a muscle.
Watch out, Clutch and Spinner. This may be a trick. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time, Clutch and company with Joe Papianakis hid the boat among the rocks to avoid Blackie and Shark, two ruthless thugs. Clutch and Spinner had returned to the island when...
There she is, Clutch. I think I can see the sub.
That's it, all right.
Clutch, look! Something else. A raft floating near the island. And there's a man on it. And golly, he's not moving a muscle. Gee, Clutch, do you think he's still alive?
We'll soon find out.
Clutch lands the plane on the shore of the island.
That raft's drifted almost up on the beach, Spinner. We'll be able to get to it in a hurry. Hope we're in time to save this poor fellow.
Oh, I hope he's all right.
He's still breathing. Wait till I turn him over.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's Swampy.
Well, why, Clutch boy! Fancy meeting you way out here.
Swampy!
What are you doing on this raft?
Heard about that midget atomic sub that had to be abandoned.
Heard you'd be here, so I started out in a boat. That storm capsized my boat, and this is how I ended up. But say, terrible thing waking a man out of a sound sleep like that. Liable to stunt his growth.
Clutch gets out the diving gear which they had hidden on the island.
Get on that frogman suit, Swampy. We've got a long way to go down.
Golly, Clutch, wish I could go with you.
Not this time, Spinner. It's too dangerous. You and Paddlefoot be our lookout. Turn on this transistor radio and warn us if anyone else starts diving near us.
Okay, Clutch. Anything to help. Look at Mr. Swampy.
You don't look so much like a frog man, Swampy. You look more like a frog.
Jump in juniper roots, Clutch. I feel like a sausage packed into a heller casing.
Don't say that, Mr. Swampy. You'll make Paddlefoot too hungry.
Meanwhile, Joe Papianicus has started back to the island in the Guppy, not realizing that Shark and Blackie, who are also hunting for the sunken Midget sub, are heading for the island at full speed.
Okay, Swampy. We'll wade in from here and swim out. Put your mouthpiece in and turn on your oxygen as soon as we get in the water. Turn on the transistor radio, Spinner, and listen for our signal when we get underwater.
Okay, Clutch. Gotcha.
As Clutch and Swampy enter the water, Blackie and Shark reach the end of the island, cut their motor, and silently glide along, watching every move.
There's Cargo's plane on the beach, and there he goes with another guy into the surf.
That Midget sub can't be far offshore. What do we do?
Get into those frogman suits and follow him.
Oh, no! It's that mysterious boat. We gotta warn Clutch.
Can you hear me, Swampy?
Sure can, Clutch. What'll they pick up next?
Clutch, those men in the black boat came back. They dove in just about where you went down.
They got spear guns and knives, and they're coming after you.
This is it, Swampy. They're out to get us.
Can Clutch and Swampy win against guns and knives? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Cargo, with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. Clutch and Company found Swampy sleeping aboard a raft. He, too, was looking for the Midget Sub. Clutch and Swampy swam to the sub just as Blackie and Shark dove from their boat.
Clutch, those men in the black boat came back. They dove in just about where you went down.
They got spear guns and knives, and they're coming after you.
This is it, Swampy. They're out to get us.
Clutch and Swampy dive deeper and deeper to the spot where the sub is lying, with Shark and Blackie on the way down too. A pair of ruthless thugs, determined to get the Midget atomic sub, and not caring who gets hurt.
Keep a sharp lookout for those men, Swampy. They're armed and dangerous.
I just see one of them coming right at me.
That's a giant sea man, Swampy. Keep away from him.
Let me out in here, Clutch. You'll see what I see, a whale.
That's no whale, Swampy. That's the Midget sub.
Great big crocodile, you're right. We found her.
They found the sub, Paddlefoot. Gee, I hope those men aren't there.
Clutch and Swampy swim toward the sub, not knowing that Shark and Blackie have already found her and are in ambush, waiting for them.
Here they come, Blackie. Wait till they've passed over us. Aim at the small one, I'll take the big one, and don't miss. Okay, boss.
We'll have to get a tow cable on the bow, Swampy. Swampy! Come on, Swampy, before they can reload.
Mr. Papianicus, those men came back. They're at the sub fighting Clutch and Swampy.
Nice knife. I'll get that other vermin, Clutch.
A giant sea bass is too much he departs in haste.
What's your hurry, mister? Got his knife sloppy. Galloping giraffes out trying to find it.
They did it! They captured the bad guys!
Hooray!
I've got the tow line hitched to the bow of the sub. Go ahead, Joe.
Slowly, the midget submarine is pulled away from her resting place on the ocean floor and starts off on the voyage to her home port, while two sadder and wiser batmen are forced to paddle back to the mainland on Swampy's raft.
There she is, Mr. Hunt. Safe and sound, including all her secrets.
I can't thank you all enough. You were wonderful. And you'll be glad to hear the missing crew is okay. They got picked up by a fishing boat that had no radio.
Now here's a check for $5,000 for the job you did.
No, Mr. Hunt. Thanks anyway. All we want is $15 for Swampy.
For me? What for?
Buy another raft to send you home on.
Another raft? Up in Horn Toads? I don't... Oh, Clutch, you're kidding.
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the Midget Sub. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.
Here's the way we quench our thirst, quench our thirst, quench our thirst. Here's the way we quench our thirst. At the refreshment counter, now's the time to yum, 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 yum. Now's the time to yum, yum, yum. At the refreshment counter, popcorn, drinks, and candy too, candy too, candy too. Popcorn, drinks, and candy too. At the refreshment counter, at the refreshment counter, at the refreshment counter.
Hot dog.
Hot dog? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The hot dogs at our concession stand do rate an appreciative whistle.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Captain Fathom. Thunderfire Island.
Captain. Captain. Captain Fathom. Oh, please.
You destroyed the curious aviator and his craft, eh?
Yes, Honorable Chang. The aircraft was completely demolished.
And the aviator?
He was shot a number of times, sire.
He fell from cliff, flaming to his death.
Ah, so, to his death. And this, you know from close inspection of his lifeless body, eh? Well?
No, Honorable Sire. The body has not been recovered yet.
Ah, so. Then it cannot truthfully be said that the aviator is dead, can it? And alive, he is free to broadcast to the world the truth of our island, right? Ah! Recover the body, or you all die.
What? Where is it? What? Oh, porpoise. Let go. Go away. Biff, is that you? Biff, get me out of here, fella.
What are we waiting for?
If we have to wait 1,000,000 years.
Well, you tell me what good we're doing him here, alive or dead.
If he's alive, he's got to know where to find us.
What?
That's Biff. That's Biff.
What in the name of Elmo is he doing out here?
Glory be, look!
It is Biff. He's got the captain.
Pete, Freddy, man the airlock. We've got a fish coming in with a skipper.
He's in a bad way, Scotty, but he's alive.
Easy does it. Careful now.
His breathing is returning to normal, but it's a miracle.
Aye, hit in the shoulder, the arm, a cracked rib.
Look, he's coming around.
Captain, can you hear me?
You're okay, skipper. Do you know where you're at?
You're back aboard the Argonaut, Captain. How do you feel?
If you'd take that mask off his face, he might be able to answer.
How did I get here?
Biff brought you back, sir. Had a hammerlock on his fin.
Biff?
Save your breath, Captain.
I don't remember.
No, don't try to sit up.
Oh, get the number of that truck.
He shouldn't be sitting up.
Please, Captain.
You're pretty cut up, skipper. You'd have bleeded to death if it wasn't for the sea pressure.
I remember. They hit the sea dart. Crashed. Got out before she blew, then they hit me. I fell. I remember falling. There was a ship. No registry. Had some radiation shielding. That's it. There was no Tembler. That island was brought about by controlled atomic blasts.
But why, Captain? The pitch blende ore?
Of course. A major new source of uranium. But the ore could be mined undersea.
Oh, the uranium was only part of it. But an island in the mid-Atlantic between Africa and South America, that's a strategic missile base. Okay, we have to move fast now. It's adrift at 50 feet. The current will move us toward the island.
Yes, sir.
Miss Perkins, I want to talk with the Supreme Justice of the World Court. Hotline connection with the heads of the major powers.
Yes, sir.
Pete, Freddy, I want short-range ballistic missiles in the launcher tubes.
Right, sir.
Okay, everyone on his toes now. World War III begins or ends right here.
Insofar as the World Court has jurisdiction in the matter.
I understand. Thank you, sir. SSIN 730 out.
They gave you nothing, Captain. They left you wide open.
Oh, they gave me an injunction. What more could they do? Okay, let's get on to the nervous business. Miss Perkins, station check.
Yes, sir. Bearing and range marked on target. You want the same frequency?
Affirmative. Oh, don't worry, they've been monitoring all this.
Pete, full ordnance on standby alert, sir.
Ready?
Full engine power on reserve, Captain.
Heat force field, Scotty.
Force field.
Okay, we're ready for just about anything. Let's get on with it. They're probably wondering what's keeping us. This is SSIN 730 to unidentified vessel lying off Bellefontaine Seamount. Over. Seamount, come in. Over.
A person calling unidentified vessel. We are United States freighter, city of, San Francisco. Over.
Oh, that's a hot one. Unidentified vessel. By authority of the World Court, you're hereby enjoined from further activity and your officers and crew placed under arrest.
We understand.
Your command is directed to put out on a small boat with all ship's papers and stand by for further instructions. Affirm. Over.
As you wish, we understand.
I'll just bet you do.
Fire control has a fix on the submarine, sire.
Await my signal. One shot from a flare pistol, then destroy them.
Yes, sire.
At least 2 of them are sharpshooters, I'll bet.
Captain.
There's no other way, Scotty. They're trapped and they've got to make a move. If they hand over their papers, they're dead. If they hit me, you hit back fast before they blow you out of the water.
But you don't have to decoy. You're all beat up. I can...
It's the captain's privilege to take the fun jobs. Now help me to the airlock.
I said I'm going after him. Open this thing up.
You're not going step 1, miss. Captain's orders.
Well, I'm not under captain's orders. What's the matter with you types? You think he's made of cement? He'll bleed all over the Atlantic before he gets back. If he gets back.
We're 50 feet underwater.
I'm the original beach bunny. Now open this thing up.
Place your ship's papers and identification on a life preserver. Set the preserver adrift and back off 200 yards.
First, we must see your credentials. Do you have credentials?
Hit the deck gun!
Fire 1, fire 2.
You to Sammy Basalt Jr., you're rotten to the quick.
But a million laughs, right?
This is the government's new Human Systems Support Facility, an effort to establish a life center for an underseas colony. The project is still in an early stage of development. And what you see now are the surface vessels, pumps, and power stations necessary to supply an army of underseas workers with oxygen, electricity, and fresh water. When Operation Utopia is complete, these life support facilities will be permanently located on the ocean bottom. Now let's switch to our underseas cameras. This is the construction site on the ocean bottom at a depth of nearly 1,200 feet. A year from now, this area should be a fair-sized undersea city. To withstand the great pressures of this depth, structural members are massive, many times stronger than those used on land. This crane operator works in a pressurized cabin. He also wears a pressure suit as a backup safety feature. Pressure suits are worn by all the workers, each with its own oxygen supply, power pack, and booster system. The booster system is like the power steering in your automobile. If a worker starts to move his arm, his suit automatically boosts the movement. Without this power boost, workers would tire from the tremendous pressures in less than an hour. This is how they get around with their power packs. Much of the ocean bottom is fine silt many feet deep. It can't support weight, so this mammoth machine is sucking it up and piping it to the surface. Here it's piped onto barges. Then the barges are towed several miles away and their loads dumped. Silt removal will be a never-ending job in this underseas community. Ocean currents are always bringing in a fresh supply. And the ocean currents themselves are a problem. To withstand their great force at this depth, some buildings will anchor onto steel piers driven many feet into the ocean bottom. Their floors will be located off the bottom to avoid the shifting silt. This mammoth machine is laying down a finished flooring of concretite, which hardens instantly. This is an area called the sink. When this region was above sea level, it was probably a lake. But a year from now, it will be dotted with homes. This is Operation Utopia's residential section. Like most building developments on dry land, there is earth removal, tons of it. This huge earth mover is grading the ocean floor to... What's happening? It's sinking through the bottom, falling out of sight.
This is Marine Relay, over.
Marine Relay, this is 730 Argonaut. Go ahead.
Argonaut Priority 1, Red CX standing by.
Roger. Go ahead.
A coded message, Captain?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Marine Relay, we copy. Argonaut, out.
From the Federal Bureau of Marine Investigation, Captain.
Sound off.
Urgent rendezvous 843 Bravo. Uniform 1830 hours. It's signed Victor.
1830. We'll have to hustle.
Aye, and so will Victor if he's coming from stateside.
Well, he can do it by SST. New heading, Ronnie. 85 true. All ahead V10.
All ahead V10.
Scotty, you men mind the store while I'm gone.
Aye, Captain.
What do you suppose it's all about, Scotty?
Beats me, Sonny. But the government just sent one fellow a fair piece around the world in a $30 million airplane to talk with a skipper. So it must be important.
Man, you know everything, don't you?
Aye, excepting what's going on.
Here comes the hovercraft, the captain's private taxi.
You men mind the store while I'm gone, Scotty.
Aye, Captain. Good luck to you, skipper.
What's this mysterious mid-ocean rendezvous all about, Vic?
Operation Utopia. Heard of it?
Yeah, that's the government's underseas colony project.
It's got troubles.
I've heard about that, too.
The latest accident was an earth mover that fell through the bottom where the bottom was supposed to be solid. There's something behind all this.
Sabotage?
It has to be. This is a big project, an important one. There are a dozen countries that would like to see us goof it.
What do you want from me?
Find the trouble and put a lid on it. That's all.
Argonaut, this is Papa. Over.
Aye, Papa, go ahead.
Scotty, I'm off on a solo sightseeing trip. Wrap up the job and put in for home port. Over.
Will you be getting a ride home, Captain? Over.
It's included, Mother dear.
Good luck, skipper. Argonaut out.
That's W.P. Chesterfield, the contractor on the project. Would you believe it?
He looks more like a circus clown.
He probably was once. Actually, he's a promoter.
Why did you go for him?
It was open bidding, and he was the low one. Too low. He'll go bust on this project.
And nobody goes bust without a reason, huh? You figure he sold you out for a bundle.
I figured nothing. All I'm saying is this bird Chesterfield is the most unlikely nut in the world for this job.
Well, I'm glad you haven't any fixed opinions.
I told you not to mess around in the Sync WP. Look what you bought. Another accident. Cost you a grader and a driver.
Egad, steward. You call this a hot cup of tea? I've seen more steam coming out of a goldfish bowl.
What a very hard boil underwater, Mr. Chesterfield.
You know what's going to happen, don't you? The government's going to come out and start poking around. And there goes your big dream project.
Terrible stuff. Somebody's always trying to poison me.
Are you listening to me, WP? If the government starts poking into your operation, what? Answer your buzzer, will you?
I thought I heard a buzzing. Go away.
Mr. Chesterfield, we just...
My good man, you are interrupting my afternoon tea. I operate on a tight schedule, sir.
It's 8 o'clock at night, WP.
It is. Upon my word. Where's the afternoon gone?
Sir, we just got a call from a Navy aircraft. There's an investigator coming in about 15 minutes.
This is your fault, Mr. Slag, sir. I pay you to keep such people off my back.
I've been trying to tell you. This last accident did it. If you're... Well, I told you not to mess around in the sink now.
I'm a busy man. I operate on a tight schedule. Haven't got time for investigators and such. He should have made an appointment.
I'm not going to cover for you.
The thought never occurred to me, my boy. However, now that you mention it...
we're expected, Captain. If you'll just climb into this pressure suit. You getting plenty of air there, Captain?
Fine. That's quite a sight.
It's a regular city, sir. Or will be.
Like you said, I'm expected. Which one has the zip gun?
Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Water Wizards. Clutch and Company have arrived in Smallport for the annual boat regatta.
Sure got swell weather for the boat races, huh, Clutch?
Couldn't be better, Spinner. This water is almost as smooth as glass. We're going to meet my friend Jim Keel at regatta headquarters.
Whoa! Whoa! Look out, Clutch! A big boat's coming right at us!
Wonder what's wrong with that guy. He almost swamped us.
Maybe he's out of control.
He's coming back.
Hold on! Golly! He hit our wake. He's really out of control now. Whoa-wee, that was close.
Hey, he really hit that sandbar hard. We better go over there.
I hope he's not hurt.
Are you okay?
I hit your wake and it threw me. You ought to be more careful.
Us?
I ought to sue you.
Huh? You're the one that ought to be more careful, huh, Clutch?
Clutch? Clutch Cargo? Well, I didn't know it was you. I'd have been more careful. I'm Spider Black. I was just testing my boat. I heard you were going to drive in the regatta, too.
That's right. Well, as long as you're okay, we'll move along. Spinner, I'd like you to meet Jim Keel, the famous boat designer.
Pleased to know you. This is my daughter, Tina.
Hello. Hi. Gosh. Can I show Spinner my boat, Daddy?
Yes, honey. Go ahead.
I'm glad your daughter's here. She'll keep Spinner company. Now let's look at the hydroplane I'm driving in the big race.
Come on, Spinner. My daddy built this boat for me so I can enter the junior race. Golly, it's a swell one. I'll let you drive it, Spinner. Gee, would you? Thanks. Of course. I'm sure you could handle it just fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, stop that, Spike. Hello. Spinner, this is Spike. He's always teasing me. How do you do, Spike? Do you have a boat, too? Don't pay any attention to him, Spinner. He's not very nice.
It's sure a beauty, Jim. How'd she run in the trials?
Everything performed perfectly, Clutch. But the true test will come in the big race.
Who's our competition?
Spider Black is the guy you'll have to watch. He's got a fast boat and he's a tricky driver.
We'll do our best, Jim. We won't let you down.
My daddy built this boat, too. He sure is a keen builder.
As Tina and Spinner talk, Spike reaches from behind the packing case and jerks the starter cord. Tina falls backward as the boat races off at top speed.
Oh, no!
Come on, Tiger. We better get out of here.
Help! Help, Bud!
The boat's running wild.
She'll ram the ferry boat. Will Tina smash into the ferry? Will someone save her? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Water Wizards. You remember last time Clutch and Company were on their way to Smallport for the boat regatta. Spider Black gave Clutch trouble. Arriving at Smallport, Clutch meets an old friend, Jib Keel and Tina. As Tina and Spinner talk, Spike reaches from behind the packing case and jerks the starter cord. Tina falls backward as the boat races off at top speed.
Help, Clutch!
The boat's running wild. She'll ram the ferry boat. She made it.
Are you okay, Tina? Oh, yes. Thanks to your quick thinking and fast action. Why, I could have been killed. Sure is funny how that boat started by itself. We better turn around and head back to the dock.
What a rescue. Say, that Spinner's got plenty of nerve to do that.
You bet he has, Jib. Saved my life many times.
It looks like they're all right. Tina, thank goodness you're safe. Are you all right, Tina? What happened?
Yes, I'm all right, Daddy. I don't know what happened. The motor just started, and off I went.
That sure was a brave deed you did, Spinner. Many thanks.
I only did what I thought was right.
Nevertheless, that was a very daring rescue.
Daddy, would it be all right for Spinner to drive my boat in the junior division of the regatta?
Why, certainly, honey. He handled the boat well.
Gosh, thanks.
You kids get your boat ready for the junior race.
We have to register the hydroplane for the big race.
Okay, Daddy. We'll be on the beach by the pier. Aw, shucks, Tina, you don't have to do that. I wanted to put your name on my boat. Golly, that's sure nice of you to want my name on your boat.
Yeah. Spinner is a sissy. Gonna drive a sissy boat for a girl.
Now, what kind of boat is yours?
Mine'll beat that old tub to pieces. My Uncle Spider built it.
Just wait until race time. Then we'll see.
Oh, phooey. Sick 'em, Tiger. Go get 'em. And that goes for your sissy old dog, too.
Serve him right. Come on, Tina, let's go.
How'd it happen?
They pushed me, that's what.
Well, don't worry. We'll get even with them when the race starts. I guarantee you'll win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the junior outboard racing event is about to start. Drivers, man your boats.
Hey, Toad. Okay, Toad, you know what to do. Spike has got to win this race.
Boats, stand by. They're off.
Who is the mysterious Toad? Is he out to get Spinner? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Water Wizards. You remember last time, Spike pulled the starter cord on the boat that Tina was standing in, sending it racing out into the bay. Spinner saved Tina from smashing into the ferry boat. Tina offers Spinner her boat so he can enter the junior races. He again meets Spike, Spider Black's nephew. As the race starts, he saw a strange-looking frog-like creature known as Toad. You know what to do. Spike has got to win this race.
Come on, Spinner.
Pour the coal to her. Stay in front. Attaboy, Spinner.
We're off to a good start, Paddlefoot. Hang on.
Spinner in number 5 is in the lead.
Show him how to race, Spinner. You can beat him.
driving, Spinner.
Keep going, Spike. It won't be long now, and I don't mean maybe. Uh-oh, what's this? That fixed him, eh, Tiger?
They're nearing the last turn. Spike in number 8 is in the lead.
Meanwhile, Toad swims to a turning buoy and comes up.
Hold it tight, Paddlefoot. We haven't lost yet.
While Spike and Tiger look back, laughing at Spinner's difficulty, they fail to see the rubber turn marker.
What the? I saw a giant toad leap out of that marker buoy.
I thought I saw it too.
Uh-oh, boat number 8 hit the turn buoy and is out of the race. Here they come, back across the finish line. Winner, number 5, winner. Jimmy Murphy is second. Johnny Jones is third. And Spike is last.
You can be proud of that, Spinner. You drove a good race.
Thanks, Clutch. And this gives us 14 points. Oh, Spinner, I'm so proud of you.
Meanwhile, on Spider's float. Hey, Toad, this time we can't afford any slip-ups. That gold cup full of money to the winner for his favorite charity is too big to pass up, especially when our favorite charity is us. Right? Right. Get Cargo and get him good.
This is the main race of the afternoon, the hydroplane race from a standing start over a 3-mile course. The winning purse goes to the winning driver's favorite charity.
Everything all set, boss. Uh-oh, what's this? Spider's mysterious Toad Man has played another sneaky trick. He has tied one end of a rope to Clutch's hydroplane and the other end to the dock.
All right, start your motors.
Good luck, Clutch. We're counting on you.
All righty, gentlemen.
Clutch's hydroplane tied to the dock, what will happen? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Water Wizard. You remember last time, Spinner won the junior outboard race in Tina's boat. Then it was Clutch's turn in the hydroplane built by Jib Keel. While everything was being made ready, the strange creature named Toad tied Clutch's boat to the dock. Then...
Oh, no! What? Something flipped Clutch right out of Daddy's boat. I hope he's not hurt.
Someone's tied Cargo's boat to the dock. That was a dirty trick.
What?
Cargo seems to be all right.
Clutch is untying the line. He's going back in the race.
Cargo's back in the race. Uh-oh. Looks like an engine failure for boat number 4. He's dropping back. Cargo's pulling up from behind and is passing number 4.
Tougher than I thought. He's gaining on me.
Cargo's past number 2 and is closing the gap between him and Spider Black.
Somebody better do something. Yeah.
like a boy and a dog on a kite being towed by a boat.
What in the world?
Help! Help! Quick!
Why, that's Spinner and Paddlefoot. Gotta do something fast.
It looks like cargo's pulling out of the race, so it's at rescue.
Oh, they're heading for the breakwater.
That boy and dog on the kite, they're headed for the jetty. Cargo's catching them. How can he avoid the marks at a tremendous speed? They're going to crash.
How can anyone possibly save Spinner and Paddlefoot? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Water Wizard. You remember last time, Clutch was thrown into the water after his hydroplane was tied to the dock. Clutch untied the line. Back into the race he went. Spider got a bright idea. He started the boat that was tied to a huge kite on which Spinner and Paddlefoot were sitting.
They're headed for the jetty. Cargo's catching them. They're going to crash.
Let go, Spinner.
There's teeth! There's teeth!
Are you okay, Spinner?
Yeah, we're okay, Clutch. You going back into the race?
Sure, Spinner. There's always a chance. We've lost at least a half lap.
You can do it, Clutch. We got more speed than Spider.
Looks like Cargo is going to re-enter the race. Yes, he's back in the race. Clutch Cargo is back in the race.
Cargo's really coming up fast.
Come on, Clutch. You can do it. Come on.
Spider Black in number 8 is rounding the buoy for the last lap. Cargo is now in second place, trailing by a quarter lap.
Hang on, Spider, Clutch.
Look at him go. Cargo is passing Spider.
Looks like foul play.
He did it. Cargo is in the lead. Oh, it's distance is fast. It's a buzzsaw. Look out! Look out! No, Cargo.
Clutch! Clutch, the boat! It's slipped down the middle.
I know, Spinner. Just keep her on course. We're almost to the finish line.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a split finish. I mean, a split finish. It's a Cargo win. Spinner and Paddlefoot are second, and Spider goes out by a split second. Split halt. There they go down to the end of the bay. They're sinking. They're sinking. It's okay, folks. It's okay. Here comes the rescue boat to pick them up.
And here is another trophy for breaking the water barrier and a trophy for unusual courage in the face of danger. And last and not least, to you, Clutch Cargo, a check for your favorite charity, the Old Sailors' Home. And as for that blackguard, Spider Black, he's banned from further competitions because of sneaky sportsmanship. You bugger, you mean little kid. Hey, look what I found in my lobster trap. Why, that's Toad Jensen, the slipperiest underwater pickpocket in 7 harbors. Unzip that toad suit and let's have a look at him.
So that's Toad Jensen. Well, I'll be...
Clutch and Spinner, you've given me a great idea for a new boat. And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and Water Wizards. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.
for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Incident of the Loud Planet. Our story opens at Earth Control on a routine day. The dispatchers are about to okay a Venus Junction space freighter launch.
Venus Junction, this is Earth Control, over.
Earth Control, this is Venus Junction. Go ahead.
Here's your party, Chief.
Space Freighter 005, this is Earth Control. Request granted. Launch your cargo capsule on orbit 2.76.
Earth Control, this is Space Freighter 005, roger. Releasing cargo on orbit 2.76, over.
Hey, what's this? Oh, no, it couldn't be. Master Control, this is Station 7. Alert. This is Master Control. What's wrong, Bill? I'm recording red alert in Sector 045. Over. Station 7, red alert. Sector 045. Roger. Hang on, Bill. This is Master Control. Put me through to the Chief. This is an emergency.
Come in, Earth Control. What's up?
Disturbance in Sector 045, Chief. Source unidentified. It's jamming communications.
Check all stations and verify. And move, man.
Check. All stations, stand by for fix on unidentified signal and report.
Roger, Master Control.
Johnny, you haven't touched a bite of your lunch yet. How long do you think you could keep this up without making yourself sick? You've got to eat. I'll eat, Mom. I'm just not hungry yet. Oh, dear. I'm okay, Mom. Just leave me alone, please. No, Johnny, I won't. It's high time we put a stop to this. I've put up with this beep, beep, beep of your equipment every day for 3 years now while you've searched the skies for your father. Johnny, it's no use. He's gone. He's not coming back. He is, too. I'm going to find him if it takes all my life. Don't stop me, Mom. Someday I'm going to find that wild planet. It has to come back. It has to. Oh, Johnny, dear, it's just no use. Oh, how I've prayed that... Mom! Mom, that's it! I found it! Look, it's the wild planet! We found Dad! Oh, Johnny, do something! Yahoo! You know it! I'll peek the game. Hit the bearing computer and recorder. And now what? That's it! In a minute we'll know the position and speed of the planet sonics, and Earth Space Control can send searchers after it. I did it, Mom! I did it! I produced an element that can't be found any place on Earth.
But, Chief, we put the data through the analyzer, and it's unable to locate the source.
Put me through to the Starduster. It's operating in that area. Maybe we can get some missing data from the Space Angel.
Okay, Chief. Stand by.
Urgent signal from Master Control, Scott. It must be the Chief.
Right, Crystal. Master Control, this is the Starduster. Go ahead, Chief.
Scott, there's a strange signal coming from the direction of your patrol area. Have you seen anything?
Sure have, Chief. And our wave detector registers sonite. And it's getting stronger.
Sonite? Are you sure?
Afraid so, Chief. We haven't had a blast yet.
Here it comes!
Scott, are you all right?
So far, Chief, but...
Hey, Skipper! Our automatic guidance system is knocked out.
We're coming apart at the seams.
She's out of control.
Where can the mysterious sonite signal be coming from? Will the space dart be able to escape its force? Be sure and see the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Incident of the Loud Planet. Remember last time, Johnny transmitted a signal into space and was receiving an answer when Scott and his crew were suddenly thrown out of control by a mysterious sonite signal.
Scott, we're spinning! But what's happening, Scott?
When we blasted into that sonite belt, it threw us out of control. And when I chopped off the power, the sonite waves took over and are pulling us along in their wake.
Now we're churning along with it like a chip of wood on a gigantic wave. Eh, Skipper?
But how do we get out of this?
Just hang on to your hats. It's going to be quite a jolt. Try to strap yourselves in now. This is it.
Right, Skipper. All okay here, me lad. Let her rip.
I'm going to pour on all the coal she could take and blast free.
We hope. That felt like an elephant was standing on my middle.
That's enough of that for one day.
Taurus, you're just getting old.
Earth Control. Earth Control, this is Starduster. Over.
Starduster, this is Earth Control. Go ahead.
Earth Control, this is Starduster. Clear pad for landing. Priority 1.
Roger, Starduster. I'll notify the chief. Take pad 3.
Chief, this is Master Control. Space Angel just landed in the Starduster.
Splendid, Master Control. Send the Space Angel right in.
Yes, sir.
And call Dr. Mace for an immediate conference.
Dr. Mace. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
My viewer was knocked out and never did get a glimpse of the asteroid. Sonite wave at that point was 2 space units across, Professor Mace.
From that angle, I would say the sonite waves must have been transmitted from Earth. The sonite asteroid only magnified them and bounced them back.
Then sonite transmission could knock out any spacecraft that got into the path of its transmission?
Not the path of transmission, Scott. It's the bounce-back wave from the greater source of sonite that is dangerous.
That's why we've got to find out who, when, where, what is broadcasting this thing. We're running the recorded data through now. We'll know exactly where it's coming from in a minute. Come in.
Pardon me, Chief. There's a young boy out here who says he's been broadcasting sonite. I thought you'd like to talk to him.
Would I? I'll say I would. Send him in here.
Your computer pinpoints the sonite transmission in the 1200 block on Pine Street, right here in the city.
And where do you live, young man?
1240 Pine Street, sir.
Young man, don't you know that transmitting sonite is against the law?
Yes, sir, but...
Do you know you almost killed the Space Angel?
No, Chief, don't be so tough on him.
It was the only way to locate the wild planet Sonex through harmonic response. And my dad was lost on it over 3 years ago, and I found it. I have the computer tape, and...
Wait a minute. Slow down.
The boy makes sense. The planet Sonex was in this area 3 years ago. And Professor Kendall, who went out to survey it, has never returned.
Scott, this looks like a job for the Space Angel.
Oh, boy, the Space Angel.
Roger, Chief. I'll notify the Space Angel to have the Starduster ready for blastoff first thing in the morning.
Will Scott find the planet Sonex? Can Professor Kendall still be alive? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Incident of the Loud Planet. Remember last time, Johnny was picked up by the Space Control for transmitting sonite, which was interfering with space travel lanes. Johnny pointed out that he believes through harmonic response, he's discovered the missing planet Sonex. The chief then ordered Scott to blast off and go in search of the wild planet Sonex, on which Johnny's dad has been lost.
Scott, is the Starduster all ready to blast off on schedule?
Ready, willing, and able, sir. Crystal's helping Professor Mace check out our new tracking gear, and Taurus is directing the loading of supplies.
Where's the Space Angel? Can I meet the Space Angel?
No, Johnny, he's already on board. I'll see if I can't get you two together when we get back.
You're going along too, huh, Mr. Scott?
You bet, Johnny. I'll be tagging along.
Then will you tell him I know he can find my dad? I'm counting on the Space Angel.
I'm sure the Space Angel will do his very best, Johnny.
Thank you, Mr. Scott, sir. Okay if I go down and look over the Starduster?
Sure, Johnny. Go ahead.
Launching crew, report to platform 3. Launching crew.
That kid's sharp, Scott. Could be he'll catch on that you're the Space Angel.
I know, Chief. I'd better get aboard before he returns and fires more questions at me.
Okay, Scott. Good luck, and stay in close contact, my friend.
Right, Chief. All set, kids? Ready when you are.
Okay here, Skipper.
A-okay, Scott.
Space Control. Space Control. This is Starduster. Ready for countdown. Over.
Roger, Starduster. Ready for countdown.
Clear launching Station 3 of all equipment and personnel. Emergency vehicles, stand by. 8, 7...
Atomic engine activator.
Atomic engine activator, go.
6, 5...
Trajectory angle.
4, 3...
3.05, go.
2, 1, 0... Liftoff.
We're free of Earth's gravity. I'll switch over to our own gyrogravity equalizer.
Roger, Taurus.
Trajectory looks very good, Scott.
Roger, Crystal. We're in free flight. How's the new sonite tracking equipment working, Chris?
All okay. I'm just checking the present position of the Sonite asteroid.
Hey, Taurus.
Yes, Skipper?
My radiation indicator isn't working. Better go aft and check the shielding.
Aye, Skipper, right away. Probably a resistor out. What the? Well, I'll be.
What the?
Here. Hey, Skipper, I found a mouse in the machinery.
Johnny Kendall. What are you doing here?
I sneaked aboard while they were loading the Sonite tracking equipment. How on earth did you survive the blast-off? I strapped myself to the computer rack.
That's why your indicator wasn't working, Skipper.
Hey, where's the Space Angel? Well,
You see, lad, he's,
Johnny, I suppose we'll have to take you into our confidence. And trust you'll never tell anyone. I'm the Space Angel.
Gee.
Now, as long as you're here, we have no choice but to take you along. Taurus, see if you can rig up a spacesuit for our new crew member, Johnny Kendall. We're entering Sector 5. Won't be long now.
Scott, the alarm. We're registering sonite.
There it is.
The Sonite planet.
The Sonite planet. Will they find Professor Kendall? Be sure to see the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Incident of the Loud Planet. You remember last time, Johnny had stowed away on the space dart. Scott had gone too far to turn back, so agreed to take Johnny along on their search for the Sonite planet and Johnny's dad, Professor Kendall.
It certainly looks evil enough, Skipper.
It looks completely dead. How could anyone survive on such a place?
If anybody could, it would be your father, Johnny. He's a very capable man.
Aye, laddie. I read one of his books on how to survive in hostile environments.
Gravity reading .015. Moving up fast, Scott.
Right, Chris. We'll drop into orbit now and survey this planetoid. Taurus, get on the analyzer and check for atmosphere content.
Aye, Skipper.
Crystal, check the radiation and ground conditions, please.
Right, Scott. Aren't we going to land, sir?
Not until we take a look around, Johnny. We have to know what we're getting into.
Capital of the Guard. Notify the Queen. Unidentified spacecraft approaching. Your Highness, we have an alert. Unidentified spacecraft coming in on low approach.
Well, General, shall we go see who our unexpected visitor is?
Of course, Your Highness. Who knows but we may fall heir to another youthful prize.
Safe enough. Let's drop down and drag the area. Any atmosphere readings, Taurus?
Atmosphere negligible, Skipper.
Geiger reading in the green. Safe gravity. .094 Gs.
Very good.
They're coming closer now, Your Highness.
Does the stranger have any markings, General?
Your Highness, it looks like the Space Angel ship.
The Space Angel. I might have known.
Your Highness, the tower. They'll spot the Sonite transmission tower.
Of course they will, you fool. We'll just prepare a little surprise reception for the Space Angel.
Why, of course, Your Highness.
Sure hope my dad's down there.
Aye, lad.
Hey, look. Was that a tower?
Out here in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, Taurus, check astern.
Aye, Skipper. Jumping Jupiter, it's a tower, all right. And there's smoke coming up near it.
Then it must be coming from an underground installation. Oh, boy! Dad must be there. He's alive. He must be alive.
Chances are pretty good, Johnny. Stand by, crew. We're coming about for a landing.
Landing legs extended.
Steady, power. Steady.
Power steady. Ready for touchdown.
That space angel is such a fool. Is everything in readiness for his surprise, General?
Everything, Your Highness. The space angel will get the surprise reception he deserves.
What kind of a surprise has the Queen for the Space Angel? Will Scott fall into their trap? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Incident of the Loud Planet. Remember last time, Scott, Crystal, Taurus, and Johnny saw a sonite tower on the mysterious planet. Unbeknown to Scott, Queen Zora and her henchman, the General, have spotted the Space Angel.
Open outer panel.
Outer panel opening.
How's the suit fit, Johnny?
Very comfortable, sir. Mr. Taurus is a genius.
Hey, okay here then, Crystal.
The brave fool is opening the hatchway already. It is the Space Angel, all right. And a small figure. They're headed straight for our sonite tower.
Checking communications, Crystal.
Loud and clear, Scott.
Look, Johnny, there's a door in the main building just to the right of the tower.
I can see it, sir. Let us accommodate our friends, General. Open the sonite tower door.
Yes, Your Highness.
Look, sir, the door. Scott, be careful.
Looks like somebody is inviting us in.
Scott. Ah, our friends are trying to decide whether or not they should enter our trap. Are you ready, General?
Most certainly, Your Highness.
Okay, Johnny, this is it. Stick close to me.
Kind of strange generator room, sir.
Yeah, Johnny. You can bet somebody's around opening and closing doors for us. It's the evil Queen Zora. I thought she was dead.
I am so sorry to disappoint you, Space Angel. But now you see it is you who will be destroyed. Is my father, Professor Kendall, here?
Professor Kendall is helping us process sonite so that we can control the universe.
That's not true! That's not true! My father would never help you!
Not willingly, I will admit. But we have had ways of persuading the good professor since he fell into our trap 3 years ago.
You see, Space Angel, we have prepared sonite capsules so we can put them in orbit around all inhabited planets. And you, Space Angel, and your little friend have brought us the means to deliver them. Your spaceship, the Starduster. The Starduster?
I see. If the people of the universe refuse to pay you tribute, you'll activate the sonite.
Of course. I will rule the universe. I want to see my father. Of course, little man. General, send the professor to join his son. We have no further use for him.
In what fashion do you intend to eliminate us, Your Royal Highness?
You are standing directly over a sonite deposit. I need only throw this switch, and you will be shattered as the waves pass through you to the tower above.
Professor Kendall.
Johnny, my son,
Dad!
you found me.
A touching reunion indeed. Too bad it must end so soon.
You get that, Taurus? Aim for the ball at the top of the tower. But don't fire until I give the word.
Aye, Skipper.
You have been most helpful, Professor, but your usefulness has ended.
No, Taurus.
The tower has been hit. Don't throw that switch. You have activated the sonite. When the load control is destroyed, the activator is still going.
Quick, we must get out. the whole planet will explode.
That's right. We only have seconds.
Grab a spacesuit, Professor.
Horace, Crystal, stand by to blast off.
Aye, Skipper.
Quick, look through the viewer.
Oh, by Jiminy Gully!
I wonder if Queen Zora escaped.
I don't know, Chris. But our mission is accomplished.
If I knew who you were, Space Angel, I could thank you properly.
That's right, Dad. But no one knows who the Space Angel is.
All well that ends well. Be sure and see the next exciting story with Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Flying Bus. At the huge testing area of the Bryan Aircraft Corporation, Clutch and Company are preparing to test a vertical jet for takeoff.
Well, I've told you all there is necessary, Clutch and Spinner, for vertical jet takeoff and landing. The rest is up to you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for all your help, Rogers. If these engines work like they're supposed to, we can install them in High Big's new experimental flying bus.
Good luck, gentlemen. I hope everything checks out. The three sinister Smog brothers, Tom, Dick, and Harry, do a little checking of their own.
Brothers, let me say that if this device Clutch Cargo is testing really catches on, we're ruined.
Our fleet of 1919 buses is worthless, right?
Right.
Well, I don't know.
You're overruled, Harry. What goes up must come down.
If it works, we'll figure a way so it don't work, right?
Right.
Well, I don't know.
You're overruled, Harry.
All set, Spinner?
I'm ready. Hope I got all the signals straight.
Don't worry, you can do it. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. Looks like Clutch will get off before I get a chance to talk to him. Hey, Clutch! Hold it! Hold it!
Oh, there's Hiram Biggs. Now I wonder what he's so excited about.
Hey, Spinner! Clutch!
Can't stop Clutch now, Mr. Hiram. He's on his way.
Boy, that was some takeoff.
Hi, Mr. High. What's wrong?
Signal Clutch back down. It's important. Clutch might be in great danger.
Okay, Mr. High. Clutch, Mr. High wants you to land right away. He says it's important.
Okay, Spinner. Be right down.
Look, it's that noisy Hiram Biggs. He's waiting to tell something to Clutch Cargo. We'll have to do something to stop him. Right.
Well, now, I don't know.
You're overruled, Harry. Too bad it flies so good.
Clutch, hurry down here. I've got something to tell you.
Hi. Checks out real good. 4 of these engines on your Aerobus ought to give you plenty of lift.
Good, Clutch. Say, I'm glad you got down safe and sound.
What's wrong, Hi?
I come to warn you to be careful. Miss Susie and I have been having a lot of accidents lately. And I'm beginning to suspect some foul plays afoot.
You don't say.
Yep. We've had 2 mishaps today already. Just before I left, the whole ignition system.
Well, what are we going to do now, Tom? We'll plant this bomb in the ignition. When old Hiram Biggs steps on the starter, kablooey. Right.
Well, now, I don't know.
You're overruled, Harry. This way, we'll blow 'em all up.
Will somebody warn Clutch and Company before that bomb goes off? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Flying Bus. You remember last time Clutch and Company were testing a jet engine for possible use in Hiram Biggs' Aerobus. They are being watched by three slippery guys known as the Smog Brothers, who are about to plant an ignition bomb in Hiram's car. We'll blow them all up.
It looked awful suspicious, so I hopped in my car and hurried over here to warn you.
This is most interesting. Where's Susie? Did she come with you?
No, she stayed to rewire the ignition system and get the Aerobus back to flying again.
Gee, she might be in danger.
Yes, we'd better get back there fast.
Okay, let's go.
What's the matter, Paddlefoot?
What's he barking at, Spinner?
Golly, I don't know, Clutch. But he seems to be watching those trash cans.
Maybe he saw a cat or something.
I'd better investigate.
I think he's just imagining things.
We'll soon see. Nothing here. Nothing in this one. All empty.
If there was only some way to warn Clutch and Company and High Biggs about the bomb planted in their engine by the Smog Brothers.
Just what kind of strange happenings are you talking about, High?
Sabotage, Clutch. Just plain sabotage. See what I mean? Who do you think is behind all this, Clutch?
Don't know. But that wasn't just an ordinary accident.
The noise was so loud, it sounded like a bomb.
Meanwhile, just outside the airfield, the Smog Brothers seem to be up to something with their old 1919 bus.
Hey, here comes a bus.
We're in luck.
Huh, that's funny. I don't remember any bus along here that goes to Middletown.
Hey!
Wait a minute!
Wait! Hold up!
Oh, boy, are we in luck. It says bus stop.
What a peculiar way to run a bus line.
Come on, we'll get to Middletown before dark.
Look, that sign says, passengers will please ride on top deck.
Well, I'll be...
Who cares? Come on, let's get on board.
I'd rather ride up here on top to get the fresh air.
Yeah, I still smell smoky after that explosion.
Let's see them get out of that. Oh, my. There's really no one driving that bus.
This is some hill. It sure is making this old bus work.
We made it.
We're going pretty fast. I hope this old rattletrap can take it.
Clutch! I'm scared.
We're out of control.
Downhill at 90 miles an hour and no driver. Can they be saved? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Flying Bus. You remember last time the Smog Brothers, Tom, Dick, and Harry planted a bomb in Hiram's car. It ruined the car and left Clutch and Company and High without transportation. Not realizing the danger, they board an old 1919 bus.
We're going much too fast.
You're right, High. I think I'll have a word with the driver. Hold on to my feet, High. I'm going over the side.
Okay, Clutch, I got you.
Hey, driver, take it easy. didn't say anything.
Maybe you'd better try again. He might have fainted or something.
Hey there! Well, I'll be.
What's the matter, Clutch?
There isn't any driver. Quick, Haas, lower me down. Wow, that was a close one. Is everybody okay up there?
We're okay, Clutch.
Rats, missed again. That bus must be carrying a good luck piece. Harry, I thought I told you to throw that horseshoe away. We gotta think of another plan to get rid of those guys, right? Right.
Well, now, I don't know.
You're overruled, Harry.
Looks like we're coming to a town.
That's Middletown. Turn right at the next little road, Clutch. No, by golly, it's the flying streetcar bus Miss Susie invented.
Its flight characteristics are certainly erratic.
Hey, what's the matter with it?
It's headed right at us. It's out of control.
Hey!
Hi. You and Spinner drive this thing. I'm going up and see if I can help.
Clutch has got it. He's hanging on.
Hey, you inside. Pilot!
Oh, dear, it's completely out of control.
Your number one engine is out.
Hold on, Clutch. You can make it.
Throttle down your other engines and equalize your power.
I'm stalling out, Clutch. I can't hold it. Good heavens, we're falling. Oh, I can't look.
The aerobus falling and Clutch hanging on underneath. Will he be killed? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Flying Bus. You remember last time, Clutch and Company with Hiram Biggs had a mighty close call in one of the Smart Brothers' 1919 buses. As they arrived in Middletown, they saw Hi and Susie's aerobus flying out of control. Clutch tried to help Susie, but the bus crashed anyway.
Come on, Spinner, give me a hand.
You all right, Miss Susie?
Yes, thank you, Clutch. I'm fine.
I'm glad you're all right, Miss Susie. But why'd you fly it?
I just couldn't wait any longer, Hi. And everything would have been all right, but...
Somebody loosened the connection in this engine.
Gee, do you think it was sabotage, Clutch?
That's what it looks like to me, Spinner. Damage isn't too bad, though. We could repair it.
If we can, we can demonstrate the aerobus. Then Hi and I will get the bus franchise for Middletown.
Otherwise, those Smog brothers will continue using their smoggy buses.
Well, come on, let's get her down and start repairs. We've got to meet tomorrow's deadline at the city council.
Looks like you've had some trouble.
Stop it, Paddlefoot. That isn't nice.
Say, weren't you our bus driver?
Who, me? No, that was my brother Tom. I'll help you get that machine untangled from that tree.
Be careful. Don't damage it anymore.
I'll be careful. I do a lot of this work.
Oh, no. Golly!
And we were to show it to the mayor's committee tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We'll never make it now. I guess I better get out of here.
Oh, my gosh! Those two look just like that other one.
Watch out. Those guys are nothing but trouble. I'm Tom Smog. That was Dick. This is Harry. Looks like you've had some trouble.
You were the bus driver. Why'd you abandon us coming down that hill?
Sorry about that, friend. A big bump threw me clear out of my raincoat and hat and through the rear window. No way to warn you. We was almost killed.
You seem much shorter.
I hit with an awful jolt. I'll be glad to haul that junk away for $2.
Junk? That plane represents 3 years of hard work.
You Smog brothers seem to bring us nothing but bad luck. We'll gladly stick around and help you put it together, right, Harry? Well, now, I don't know.
Forget it. I have a feeling we'll do much better without your help.
Okay. I'll take my bus back now.
I certainly wouldn't want their help. I don't trust those Smog brothers.
Those Smog brothers seem to be in everything. Junk business, wrecking business, bus business.
And maybe even monkey business. But let's roll up our sleeves, folks. Got until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to get this flying bus into the air again.
Can they repair the aerobus in time to meet the deadline? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Flying Bus. You remember last time, Clutch and Company with High Biggs and Miss Susie were preparing to take the flying bus from the tree. The Smog brothers appeared and brought nothing but bad luck with them, finally breaking the flying bus in two. All night long, Miss Susie, Clutch, and High worked furiously to repair the broken aerobus.
It's 6 o'clock. How are we doing?
The airframe is all back together and ready for those new engines.
Good.
Attaboy, Paddlefoot. You're doing great.
At 10 minutes to 10, we find the Mayor's Transportation Committee waiting at the park for Clutch and Company to show up before renewing their contract with the Smog brothers.
They should be here soon.
This whole thing is very silly, Mayor. Our old bus system is working fine.
Give me something old but reliable every time.
Why, here come the Smog brothers. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm glad to see you're on time.
Oh, we're always on time, Your Honor. If not, we change the schedule. Very commendable. Would you like to step into our wonderful bus and be seated? Hiram Biggs will probably be late.
Quite late.
Why, that's a splendid idea. Let's do.
It's almost 10 o'clock, Clutch.
We should be there in a few minutes.
It's 10 o'clock, Mayor. I guess that flying majig of Hiram Biggs couldn't get off the ground. You're wrong, Tom. Here it comes now. Do something. Mayor, let us take you all for a free ride. We'll go over and look at the new bridge the Smog Brothers Company has just completed.
I don't see anyone down there.
There go the Smog brothers in their bus.
Those Smog brothers are pulling a fast one. We'll follow along.
You see, Mayor, haven't I been telling you how generous, kind, and honest the Smog brothers are?
Right up ahead is that great Smog Brothers engineering achievement, Smoggy Bridge. I'll stop here.
Isn't it marvelous? I understand they used only 7 sacks of cement building this bridge.
Wonderful. Save the taxpayers a lot of money. Splendid. Let's drive out on the bridge and see the view from there. Oh, no. We better be getting back. Oh, we have time, I insist. Never thought when we built this bridge that we'd have to drive on it.
There they are. They're driving onto that skinny little bridge.
Oh, no. Look, it's collapsing. Here's our chance to prove what the Aerobus can do. Come on aboard. We'll help you. That pillar's about to go.
Not me. We prefer to go down with the ship. Right, Tom? Right.
Well, I don't know.
For once, Harry, you're not overruled. Come on, boys. Let's go, go, go.
Okay, Clutch. Take her away.
Our lovely old 1919 bus. Don't worry, Tom Smog. You won't be needing it anymore.
Yes, we are awarding the transportation contract to Hiram Biggs and Miss Susie.
And you Small brothers will get the transportation contract at the county jail, right?
Right.
Well, now, I don't know.
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the Flying Bus. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.